You're listening to Living in Spain podcasts with David Wright.
Hi, David Wright here, and I'm going to be talking to you today about driving licences and the driving licence exchange here in Spain, which is causing so many problems here at the moment. So just a few days ago, Hugh Elliott gave us another update, and he was telling us that things are still going on. They're hopeful that it will get sorted soon, but there's no fixed date yet. There's just 2 points they're trying to negotiate on that just need to be cleared up, and he's quite positive that it will come to a conclusion soon. There are options for British people that are living here now, though, that are worried about the driving licences. You can now take your driving test here in English. You can take the courses, you can take the exam, everything in English now. I know many British people don't want to do that. It's difficult and it can be expensive, but it is an option to the solution of this problem. Now, I know it does take some time and you will need to go through the test and go over all of the lessons again, and it's going to cost you money and things like that, but it is an option. It's been months and months now, people have been waiting, so this solution might be a good thing to get round it. With all the trouble with the driving licences here, this has been a real opportunity for people to think seriously when they move to Spain about problems they might have, and the driving licence one is just one example. Most of the people that are having the problem with this is not just about exchanging it. The reason they want to exchange it is because they want to drive, obviously. But if you're out in the middle of nowhere, then you're going to be needing to drive all the time. You're going to be able to have to get your car to go and do some shopping and things like that. So what about if you're older and you can't drive? What about if you've lost your licence for some health reasons? This is the things you need to sort out and think about before you actually move to Spain. Can you get to your local shops to just buy the basic food and shopping that you're going to need? It might be an idea to think about this when you move to Spain. What happens at one day in your life, and it comes to all of us, when you might not be able to drive or might not want to drive, or there's some other sort of crisis with the petrol or roads that you can't drive, you can't get out, so you're going to have to walk to these shops. So this is a major thing here in Spain if you're living out in the country. And I know so many people here move to Spain and they want to live out in the country, and that was me as well. I was in that same boat. But it can be very isolated and it can be difficult. So this is now really highlighting this problem with the driving licences. But it's not just driving licences. It's mostly because people are in the middle of nowhere and they can't travel around. If you're moving to Spain, especially when you first move to Spain, it might be a good idea to be near all the amenities that you're going to need. So therefore cutting out problems like this. As far as the driving licences goes, it seems like it will get sorted out. Now, they haven't said no. It could have been turned down by both the British and the Spanish governments here, but they haven't said that. They're proceeding with the negotiations, although they say the negotiations are finalised now and it's just a few little things they're sorting out. So it's all good news, really, even though it's not the news we want to hear. So personally, I think it will get sorted in the next few weeks or a few months at the latest, but it will get sorted. The Spanish and the British are losing lots of money over this, so Spain wants to get this sorted as much as we do. So I really do think it will be sorted before Christmas, and hopefully we'll have some good news here soon.
If you have enjoyed this podcast by David Wright, then you will love his new books. Out now on Amazon and Kindle, packed with money-saving tips and information on living and working in Spain. Just go to livinginspainbooks.com. David also has a popular blog for expats in Spain. Come and take a look now at britishexpatsinspain.com.